Hey, Bobby Manning here. Welcome to the Garden Report with a preview of Nets Celtics. By the time you're watching this, we will probably be in Brooklyn. Heading down tomorrow, but we'll preview here at the Garden. I do love that Nets arena, by the way. Good food, good stadium experience, and
good vibes.
Should be a good battle in the crowd.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that going into this video. Last time these two teams faced off, Nets struggling, Celtics rolling at the top of the East. It was all Celtics fans there. I think we'll probably have a 50-50 split, a little more tense of a battle in the stands. But on the court, what are we going to see from a Nets team that's 118-20, up to number one in offense, top 10 defense? That 12-game win streak propelled them to the top of the East. But then last game they played against the Heat, they lose Kevin Durant to an MCL sprain.
Yeah.
He's not going to be out there for the first time tomorrow when the Celtics and Nets face off. Can they compete without KD, the MVP candidate?
I think they can. I think you're going to see a motivated Brooklyn Nets team. They obviously want to send a message to a team like the Celtics. And with a team without Kevin Durant, more so, right? Especially Kyrie Irving playing his former team, and they're at home. And I just think what Brooklyn wants to do is just send a message to not only the Celtics, but to the rest of the NBA that, hey, we're still around. I mean, Durant's going to miss probably up to a month, so maybe somewhere around there. And in the meantime, they have to hold the ship. And that 12-game winning streak, coupled with Kevin Durant's performance and the way he's been playing all season long, MVP candidate, top 5, all that. I mean, that could be the cushion that they needed, right? That they need, rather, right? I mean, it propelled them all the way to the top of the East. Maybe not number one, but it got really, really close. And I think the Celtics did a good job in creating a little bit of space up top, but it doesn't mean that they're not motivated enough to give the Celtics a really good fight in Brooklyn. Yeah,
I'm intrigued by what it looks like with Kyrie Irving leading the point of attack. He hasn't had to do that much in Brooklyn, particularly last year where he's in and out of the lineup. He's an everyday player now. Is he going to be able to carry that burden? This is the first night he'll have to do so. They have the extra rest, so I'm sure he'll come and cause problems for the Celtics. But he struggled against them. That 7-21 performance wasn't great last time out. They held down on the shooters for Brooklyn. Just a great defensive performance the last time these two teams played. I think Jalen had 4 blocks, 4 steals from Tatum. They were locked in. But offensively, they did have trouble against that Nets front line. And now you're going to have a Twin Tower backcourt, essentially, a front court, rather, of Ben Simmons and Nick Claxton, which is going to be tough to score on in the paint. And we see Jalen and Jason scoring there at ease tonight. I don't think that'll be the case against the Nets.
Oh, you also have to watch for the rebound battle as well. That should be interesting. And then also, these guys got shooters, right? They have to defend the perimeter. That's the Celtics, of course. And they're going to try to switch you to death and try to get guys secondary, big men like Cornette, Blake, or whoever out in the perimeter and try to take advantage of that. So the Celtics, I mean, defensively, it's a good challenge for them, especially because we don't know the status of Marcus Smart. Hopefully he is available. But either way, I think you're going to get a really good effort from the Brooklyn Nets. And the Celtics, they have to remain consistent, and they have to get out to a good start against a team like this.
Having Rob should be a big plus, too. I feel good about the Celtics in this one. As far as the Nets go, I like their ability to compete in this game. But over the next 6 weeks, are they still going to be at the top of the East without Durant? It is a long stretch. I think last year they just tanked over that 6-week stretch without Durant. Much different team. Got better depth this year. Irving can play every game. Have Simmons' position in there as a defender at least, whereas James Harden just kind of sat on the bench.
I mean, that's the thing, though, Bobby. The other guys are going to be the ones that sort of are going to propel this thing or keep the Nets in it, whether that means propel Kyrie Irving to put together a great fourth-quarter performance, second-half performance. I mean, that's sort of the way I see this thing happening if the Brooklyn Nets were to beat the Celtics. But what we've been learning about this Celtics team is they continue to adapt to whatever opposing defenses give them, and thinking on the fly, making adjustments, so much so that by the second half or fourth quarter, you see a completely different team out there that's able to build a double-digit lead and just kind of cruise to a win. I mean, that's sort of been the formula. Again, if guys like Royce O'Neal, Seth Curry, or even Joe Harris get hot, I mean, that's what's going to keep the Brooklyn Nets in it, and that's what I think could propel, again, a Kyrie Irving 30-point performance that could be just enough for the Brooklyn Nets to beat the Celtics.
I'm intrigued. I'm disappointed there'll be no Durant. This could have been an East Finals matchup.
This could have been
full force.
Yes, I wanted a classic like Tatum versus Durant. Brooklyn's like, hey, we're still around here. You guys think you stole the top spot? No, we're still breathing down your guys' neck. So we're not going to get that, unfortunately. But what we should get is a competitive game, whether that means the Celtics win or if it goes the other way.
Can't believe the Nets are back. It's shocked.
I know.
Man. Last time these two faced, it seemed like the Nets were about to head for disbanding this core possibly, and now they look like they have as good of a chance as ever to make the finals since this group got together. We'll have the game covered. A big one before these two teams. Tiebreaker implications.
Right. And I'm just going to say, especially when you think about the landscape of the Eastern Conference, and there's so many teams in the mix that are up there with the Celtics, whether it's the Cleveland Cavaliers or the Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat. I mean, record-wise, they're not as dominant, but they just cause fits, and then out of nowhere, I guess, or somewhat out of nowhere, the Brooklyn Nets grabbed 12 wins in a row, dominating teams, especially some of the ones I just mentioned.
Yeah, focus on basketball for once there in Brooklyn. I'm Bobby Manning.
I know, right?
He's Josue Pavon. We will be there.
Maybe it was
for this
Steve
game.
Nash, Bobby. Maybe that's what they needed all along. Just a coaching change. Maybe that was it.
We were on top of that for sure.
Yeah.
We're brought to you by HelloFresh. HelloFresh.com/Garden21 is going to get you 21 free meals over there, and great meals at that. We are loving them. Free shipping as well, which is a great offer. HelloFresh.com/Garden21. Go check it out. Maybe my favorite sponsor we've had here on the Garden Report personally.
So good.
Athletic Greens, love them too. Good energy boost in the morning. 5 free travel packs when you head to athleticgreens.com/garden, plus a year's supply of immune boosting vitamin D. And then, of course, Rocket Money. .com/garden is going to get you there. Great app that helps you save on subscriptions you don't use and let you know ones you might not be aware of. Great app. Great for seeing what money's coming in out of your account each month. That's rocketmoney.com/garden. And subscribe. CLNS Media, Celtics All Access. Support the sponsors. Support us on the road. That's how we'll get you this coverage throughout the postseason run and the stretch run of this season, which begins now. Second half underway. Celtics beat the Pelicans. Play the Nets tonight at Barclays Center. We'll see you from there.